Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Today, I'm going to tell you where you possibly can get up to $10,000 on a personal loan, okay, with no job and bad credit. Now, here's the understanding I want you all to be aware of. You do not have to have a regular job to get a personal loan, okay? So you can be receiving unemployment benefits. You can be receiving government benefits. You can be receiving child support as well as alimony. You can even be doing a side hustle. And there's lenders out there that would actually give you a loan. All they want to know if you have an active checking account with deposits in it. Okay. Now, they also want to check to make sure that the information that you put on the application matches the information with the third-party credit bureau. Okay, because this is one of the #1 reasons that people get denied, because sometimes when you're in a financial bind, you may be moving around a lot and stuff like that. And so you may have a new address. So what happens is these third-party credit bureaus, they keep your old information. Okay, and you may have stayed in apartment A, but you just recently moved to apartment B, and they keep that information. Okay, so when you put apartment B on the application, these companies, they're running it through these third-party systems. And if their address is not matching up, this may be the main reason you're getting denied. It has nothing to do with your credit. Okay, also making sure that you meet the minimum income requirements. So the minimum income requirements, I always tell people, usually it's between $500 up to $1,000 after taxes. All right. That being said, the first one is a CDFI company. All right. And this is Opportune. Okay. So with Opportune, they go from $300 up to $10,000. What I mean by CDFI, they are Community Development Financial Institute. They're the ones that will be more flexible in communities that make it very hard for them to qualify for loans. All right. Now, another thing, when you have bad credit, one of your easier options, you may want to consider going to a loan platform. A loan platform that actually works with tribal lenders. The reason is because tribal lenders, they're more flexible long as you have an active checking account. And many times, these type of loans are not going to report on the personal credit. They'll just loan you the money. Now, here's the thing about it. With your tribal lenders, yes, the interest rates is definitely going to be much higher. However, again, a lot of the red tape that you would go through, like with a bank or a credit union, they do not have to go through that in order to qualify you. All right. So you need to be aware of that. So the platforms that I would suggest that you take a look at is Heart Payday Loans. All right. It's a platform. Usually they go up to $5,000. Sometimes they may switch it up to $50,000. They're similar to Low Credit Finance that goes up to $50,000. The interest rates on these type of platforms usually go anywhere from 5.99 up to 35.99. All right, depending on the lender. All right, but you do not have to have a co-signer with these type of loans. Just meeting those minimum requirements, you may be approved. All right. Then you have First Cash Advance loans. All right. So with First Cash Advance, they go up to $5,000. Again, it's another platform. All right. Now you also have Loan Raptor. It's also a platform. Their platform goes from $100 up to $5,000 as well. All right. And again, they work with people. If you don't have a regular job, you don't have to have a W-2 job. You can be self-employed. Now, another thing I always tell you guys, if you are working a regular job, then the easiest loan that you can get, no matter what your credit score is a guarantee, and it actually will help you keep more money in your pocket, is going to your HR and filing that W-4 form. That W-4 form is going to stop them from taking federal income taxes out of your check. So that way, if you can hold off until that W-4 form completely processes, usually take maybe 1 or 2 pay periods, but they'll stop taking federal income taxes out of your check. And I always tell people do it 3 to 4 months. This is going to help you bring home a lot more money. Now, there are some other things that you definitely should take into consideration in terms of if you have a car loan and you're making car payments and you haven't missed a car payment, reaching out to your lender and asking them, will they allow you to skip a payment? So if they do that, and the reason I know, because I've been in the collection world, in the credit world for over 2 decades, they would take that payment and they'll put it on the back end. Now, this is not going to affect your credit, okay? They'll report it as an ND, no data, so it won't affect your credit, all right? Then if you are paying on a personal loan with an institution, most of the time it's usually credit unions, they will allow you to skip a payment as well, okay? So those are some options for you as well. Now, here's another hack that you may want to consider that I made a video talking about Home Depot. If you have a Home Depot card, or if you have a family member with a Home Depot card, then take that Home Depot card. You take that Home Depot card, you go up to Home Depot, buy some of those little dollar toiletries and stuff like that, and grab you 3 or 4 of those Visa gift cards for $200-300 and transfer that over into your checking account, over into your Cash App, or just pay your bills using those cards by themselves. You just cannot do it by just going there and grabbing some Visa gift cards, because it's a money-to-money transaction. You have to actually add products to it in order for it to happen. You can also do it like if you have a credit card you need capital on, you can go to grocery stores and stuff like that and grab Visa gift cards when you're making grocery purchases as well. All right. Another place that you may find some money, again, that I tell people is go to unclaimed.org. Put your name, put the address in, and see if the state is holding money that belongs to you. A lot of people are missing the opportunity. There's money sitting over there that they don't even know about, that the state is holding on to. Okay, so that's another place. Another place you may want to consider, if you have equity in your car, then you may want to look at a place like Yendo. Okay, they don't look at the personal credit, they look at the equity. Even if you're making payments on the car and you have equity in it, they're willing to loan you up to $10,000 as well. All right. Another place I would tell you that you may want to look to see if they would loan you up to $10,000 is with People's Trust Loans. Okay. It's also a CDFI. All right. And so they work with people with challenging credit as well. And they give loans up to $10,000 called the People's Trust Loan. All right. Now, here's some other places. Look, if you're having challenges paying your rent, paying utilities and stuff like that, then you may want to check out the Salvation Army. That's the reason why they take in so many donations and stuff, and they do help people. They actually do help people pay their bills. You also have Catholic charities out here in the community. They would help you pay your utility bills. By the way, when you're falling behind or you're struggling with your utility bills, you can actually call the utility companies and they'll put you on a separate payment plan without disconnecting your utilities. And the reason I'm bringing this up, there was a guy in Atlanta, okay? And it's sad too, because what he ended up doing, the utility company cut off his utilities and he actually ended up committing murder. That which could have been avoided, but he just didn't have the information. Oh, another thing that people don't know, like when your utilities are disconnected, you still can get utilities turned on in your business name if your business is registered at your home also. All right. So that's why I continue to try to find resources to help people, especially in our community when you're struggling. You can go to HUD.org.gov. Go to HUD.gov. They have resources to help you pay your rent also. Now, here's another money resource that you want to take a look at. This is called P as in Paul, D as in Daryl, G as in George, C as in Charlie.gov. What this is, you may have left a job, but you never transferred over your 401k, or you forgot all about your 401k or your pension and stuff. If you go here, it's through the Department of Labor. If you go there and put your information in, they will tell you if you have any old pensions or 401k plans and stuff out there that you possibly can cash in and get money from as well. All right. So I hope this video helps you. Hey, all I ask is, as I continue doing research, trying to find resources to help you guys, would you mind sharing the video, subscribing? Hopefully this information helps you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.